Hello everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to the first episode of Color Combo Challenge for the year. Now this is a challenge that Gareth Frewer, who you've better known as Created Home with G, and I started last year, and we decided to keep it going until the new year. Except we did not have it last month, and I'm so excited we have other crafters joining us this time and throughout the year. Miss Crystal Cleveland is going to be joining us, and also Angie, who is part of Rags Tags and Confections here on YouTube. And so I will link both their videos down in the description box. Please go check their videos out. At the present time, most of you know that Gareth will not be able to join us in the challenge for a while. He is needing to take care of his health, and we all want to keep him in our warm wishes and thoughts and prayers. And so, yeah, so let's get started with this. Now, I will have to say this is probably the third time that I've done this video because I had a little glitch with Google and my video got sent to cyberspace and then whatever. But anyway, so we're going to be making a card, and our colors this month were red, black, and gold. And of course, white is always, we can always use white. And I did. So what we're going to be using today, of course, my art glitter glue, some VersaFine ink. This is my little quick stick from Stampin' Up! I love it. I'm going to be using the Happy Valentine's Day sentiment from the Stampin' Up! Kit that I got for my pumpkin kit this month. And then I'm going to be using this little arrow down here that says love. And this is from May's Made It kit. This is from the Scripture Stamp Set Club, and this is called Love Is. Then I'm going to be using some of this sticky ribbon that I got 2 years ago, and when I went to make this card, I decided I was going to make it with things that I've already had. I used this beautiful heart die, and it's a stackable 3 layers, and I have to tell you, out of all of the little heart dies or whatever I got, these are my favorite. I love these little dies. I'm going to be using some of the Dollar Tree red glitter heart thingies here, and this is the paper that I used. Of course, I used black cardstock, and then I used this right here, and this was from a pack of paper that I got from Tuesday Morning 2 years ago, and I have several of them, and I'm trying to think of the name of it. This is called Yours Truly, and so I love this paper pad. It was just really cool, so I'm using that. And then, like I said, black cardstock, and we're making A2 size cards, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then I used some red cardstock, and then I used some of this beautiful glitter gold cardstock, and I found this in my stash, and got a little line on there. But anyway, I found this in my stash. I'm not sure where it's from. Recollection, so I guess it must have been from Michael's. So, and then out of that paper, I cut these beautiful little hearts. These are the hearts that I cut from the die. This is the large size, and the gold and the red. And then we have the medium size right here. And oh, there's my little red one. And then here's the little teeny tiny hearts. Now, in cutting all these, these little tiny hearts are slippery little suckers. I've lost my red ones, so I'm going to use these little, here's the little gold ones. I'm going to use the red ones from the little things right here. So to start making our cards, I'm going to make one this way, and then I'm going to make one long ways. So I just cut a mat, 2 mats actually, one for the inside, which is just white, and one for the outside. And this mat is cut 1/8 of an inch smaller, so it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 this way, and the mat is going to be 4 1/8 by 5 5 3/8. I'll get it out in a minute. So before I put that together, I'm going to go ahead and build my card. Now what I did was, I'll show you my cards that I made beforehand. This is one of them. I stacked the cards, and this is the inside. So on this card, I'm just going to take one of the, no, I'm going to use the red one first. I'm going to take one of the red hearts here. And I love this. I don't know that you can see it or not, but it's a little bit embossed on the edges. So I really love those. And then I have these little sticky dots. And I'm just going to take one of the big red ones and one of the medium gold ones. And I'm just going to take a little dot and stick it in the middle of my heart. And then I'm just going to put this down in the middle of my red heart. There we go. Then I did have little red tiny hearts, but I can't seem to locate them, and I cut them out. I don't know what happened to them. So I'm going to use one of these little red ones, and I think it'll be just fine. Just put a little bling on it in the middle there. Isn't that cute? These made some cute little embellishments too. So the next thing I'm going to do is take some of this. Let me find the one that I already used, this one. Some of this. And I love the way these cards cut out because the love is just spread out just enough. And I'm going to line this up with the E on the love. And I'm going to try to bring this down straight here. I'm just going to bring this down to about right here. And cut that off. So right now I'm all about using my stash because I really do want new stuff, once in a while, but I don't feel like I can do that with having so much stuff already. So I'm just going to take my art glitter glue with my heart and then just line this up so that the ribbon is in the middle. Okay. Then I'm going to take this gold ribbon right here and I'm going to lay that down on the top of it. But I'm going to cut this off a little bit smoother. There we go. Okay. So just kind of give it some little pizzazz there. And I'm just going to run this across the top till we get to this side. Turn it over and cut this off. Okay. Put this little piece back on. You never know what you might use it again for. Oops. Okay. So then I'm going to take just one of the medium-sized hearts. Well, not even the, maybe one of the medium-sized hearts. And I'm just going to put it down on the corner. Down there. And then I'm going to take one and lay it up here at this top. Okay. And then we're going to put this on our front of our card base. And these are simple little cards, but it's so cute. And what you can make with your stash that you already have. You don't have to go out and buy anything. And I was really curious what I was going to do because I knew I couldn't do anything too elaborate. At the time, I was getting ready to do this because my hand was still all bandaged up pretty good. And so I was real happy to find all this stuff in my stash. And voila. Okay, that's the top part. So then we're going just to take the inside part of it right here. And I'm going to stamp Happy Valentine's Day. I'm using my VersaFine ink because it always gives a really nice Oops. You don't want to touch your hand on that. You need to go find my BB wipes. It gives a really nice impression. I'm just going to go up here and like in the middle. Set that down. And then I took the love stamp and I just double loaded my stamp block. And I just ran the little words love across the bottom. Like so. And then I took just a little heart on the inside. I think I will use a gold heart this time on the inside. And just put that above that like that. Okay. And I might take a little tiny one and put it just on that little dot of glue right there. Stick it down like that, give it some definition. And then we're just going to glue it on the inside of our card base. I think I just pulled my little heart off. That's okay, I'll put it back on. No, I didn't. I pulled another off the paper. Get back on there. Okay, and we're just going to eyeball this and try to get it in the center as best as we can. I'll flatten that down. And look how cute that is. That is so cute. And then what I did on the other one that I did one horizontally like this. And then I just opened it up and did that on the inside. And the reason why it has an extra heart is because it had a glob of ink there. So on this one, we're just going to do the same thing. We're just going to take this one, but instead, we're going to back this one up. We're going to use one of the gold hearts and one of those red medium hearts. And then we're going to use one of the gold hearts on top like that. So I'm just going to take one of these little blue dot thingies. Place it in the middle on the back. Well, maybe my little piggy will back. And sort of stick it in the middle. Okay. And then we're going to take our little gold one. Now I'm going to stick just a tiny little bit of glue right down there in the middle of that heart. And use my, my little quickie stick is, I put too much out. Okay. Take my little heart up here and stick that right down in the middle on top of that. Okay. Just trying to scooch it over to the middle. I moved it over some. There we go. Okay, and on this one, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to take the rest of this little piece right here. And I'm going to see where I want to put my heart. So I'm going to put it between all these little loves on here. So I'm just going to take this up here. I may even, no, I'm going to go down here. I'm going to take this right here and lay this straight down. Maybe come up just a little bit farther. Okay. And then just trim off the excess. And then put our glue. Okay. And just to make this one pop a little bit with the top of it, I decided to use this red on the top of this one. I'm just going to lay that down right across the top. I think that's pretty much done with all my red. Like that. And then on this one I'm going to add, because this has more space down here. Well, I don't know where that one just popped off to. Alright, my floor is looking full of beads. I'm just going to pop one of the red ones down here. And take one and pop it down here. On this side going out. Turn my hearts around. Whoopsie. I may have to add some glue to that one now that I made it unstick. Alright. I want it to go out like that. And then this one, I want to do the same thing. Okay, so that's the top part of our card. And I just think those are really, really cute. And then we're going to just add our art glitter glue. And center this on the top. Okay. And then we're going to open it up and finish the bottom. And I'm going to do the same thing on this. I'm just going to, on this one, we're going to go on the edges. And we're going to put the love. And I'm going to try to keep my hands out of it. And then we're going to take one of the gold hearts and put on the edges of it. Right there. Okay. There we go. And then we're just going to take the other side and stamp Happy Valentine's Day on it. Right there in the middle. Give that a moment to dry. And I think I'll just take one of these little gold hearts, since I did gold on the inside, and put my last little sticky gold heart on there. I mean my non-sticky gold heart. Just to jazz it up a little bit. And then we're just going to take this and lay it inside. See, once you get your die cutting out, it really doesn't take long to do this card. Just make sure you don't glue the inside upside down. Like I did on one of my other ones. And had to redo the card. Okay. There we go. So that's that one. Alright, so that is my color combo challenge for the month. Red, black, and gold. And I just think these came out really, really cute. So, please give this a try. You don't need a whole lot. You just need some hearts and paper and a little bit of glue. And you can use any kind of ribbon or anything you want to on that. Alright, thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to go check out Angie's Rags, Tags, and Confections and Crystal Cleveland, which is also the name of her YouTube channel. And I will put their links below in the description box for you. All right, until next month, it's always going to be the first Wednesday of every month now. So I will see you next month. Bye.